on our way to find best friend Dan's. Oh, buddy. Oh. Oh. We got a rad stag doe and an albino rad stag. Interesting. Let's see about crippling and or killing them. Probably that one first, because this one's still getting up. Yes. Yes. Cripple. Cripple. Or crit. That works too. Ooh, that one flew a little bit. At least we know where they are, or where they landed. They didn't have time to do their crazy stag flip type thing. I feel like that's what we should call it. The stag flip. I'm sure there's a term for it. Like when hunters shoot a deer or an elk or something of that nature. Oh. Guess we got some stingwings here too. Hi. Hello. How you doing? Oh, shotgun. Shotgun. Bad stingwing. No, don't you do it. Don't you sting me. Don't even. It looked like it was trying for a minute and I was like, nope. Not today. They just kind of fall over when they're done there. Okay, it says I'm in danger still. Looks like we're almost to the oh. I see it. I see it down there. I see you, stingwing. Oh, it's on now. Right in the face. Face. Boom. Ooh, we saw the bullet impact and it lost its face. It did a stag flip. In the air. Style points for the stingwing. Okay, it hurt us talking about it, I think. But any of you hunters out there, if there's a term for it, I'd like to know. I'm too lazy to Google. Okay. Oh, those are turrets. Those are mean old turrets. Some pretty hardcore ones. Oh my goodness, that's a laser turret. Oh, don't like those. Don't like those at all. Let's try this again. This time without me alerting them of my presence. I'm not gonna linger there and get shot by that laser turret. I learned the first 5 or 6 times. Can we get a... Did we get a... We unlocked a crit, didn't we? I want to take out that laser turret first. Did we deal damage to it? We did. We did. Okay. If I shoot it in the barrel with a crit, will that kill it? Yes, it will. Okay. I feel more confident in walking over there now. Oh, man. I don't remember if I answered this question already, but I suppose I'll answer it either way. And somebody was asking if I will do... if I'll release a unique jewelry guide for Skyrim. I don't... Is there enough unique jewelry in Skyrim to warrant a guide? Either way, no. Sorry. Probably not, because I've already revisited Skyrim once. I'd rather move forward than continue to backtrack through old content. And that would mean, like, extra stuff I would have to record just to do intros and outros again. And I'm not... I don't know. You guys understand, I'm sure. You... If you've been here since the beginning, and only a few of you have, I'm sure. Yeah, I've done Skyrim content 2 separate times, and the second time was 2015-ish. I'm not prepared to go back to it. Even so, I am doing the had to power the elevator really quick. I am doing the Skyrim playthrough, which is a lot of fun with Yorkshire Yank.
Going down.
We made it. Beyond that, though, we're not going to be doing anything beyond playthrough when it comes to more Skyrim content. I'm honestly, I no longer have, I guess I no longer have patience to work with Skyrim content because I've covered it so much already. Like the artifacts and probably primarily the Daedric artifacts is what burnt me out, because those are the first things I did, and I also did another guide on them, a more efficient one. I'm not sure why if you guys are even interested in this.
Something could be lurking there.
Dans, are you talking to me? Alright, we'll get out of our power armor really quick. So we can have our full charisma benefits. Let's take some great men tats before we talk to Dan's here. Because this is about to get...
I have a feeling we shouldn't be here.
real.
I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
I don't understand what's going on, Dance.
Believe me, this is more of a shock to me than it is to you. I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
No, but I don't know what to do.
Seems obvious to me. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that this must be difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. I need to be the example, not the exception.
No, I won't do it, Dance.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
You're the proof that Maxon's wrong. You're a synth, but everything you've done has been for the good of mankind.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I'm not technology that's gone out of control. I've been a benefit to mankind, not its downfall. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move. The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success, or Maxim will just send someone else to hunt me down. Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
Thanks, Dans. But, where's your outfit? Where are your clothes? I remember specifically that he had his Brotherhood uniform, at least. He's just walking around in the buff. I like how he's... Oh, leaded shadow. No, we don't need that. Okay. It's just... Oh, technical document. That's convenient. Doing Brotherhood quests and stuff. Some such stuff. Man, I can word real good. Okay. So it looks like there's some listening posts, some actual listening post logs here from pre-war. That I didn't know that. That was interesting. A little bit of creepy stuff in there too. Some hearing some unusual things. This person was, and also becoming kind of a hermit. It sounded like, because he was put here for a while.
Going up. Ground floor.
All right, best friend Dans, where'd you go, buddy? Uh-oh. I don't like that sound. By the way, this is probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite, of all time part of Fallout 4.
How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not his fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
He's not a thing. He's one of your best men.
Have you taken leave of your senses? Dance isn't a man. It's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that about
You're
me?
the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Dance. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
Dan shares the same beliefs as the Brotherhood.
Don't be so naive. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory, and some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide, know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Touching. Either you execute Dance, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
Just listen to me. If I've earned any of your trust or respect while I've served with the Brotherhood, then I'd gladly trade it to keep Dance alive.
You value this machine's life that much. Allowing Dance to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive, which leaves me with only a single alternative. Dance, as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight, and your remains were incinerated. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Pridwin, or speak to anyone from the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you choose to ignore me, know you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
I do. Thank you for believing in me, Arthur.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of him. I'm returning to the Pridwin, Knight. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. And then I expect to see you there. We still have the Institute to deal with.
Oh, how's that for some intensity? Huh. Okay, so it's a fairly new thing to Fallout, having a multi-directional conversation. It's awesome being able to converse between three individuals instead of just you to one person. It really adds life to things, and tension, lots of tension, as I experienced. I hope you guys experienced it too, if you played through this part or it's the first time hearing it. Lost a little bit of the flair because Dan's was naked the whole time, but yeah, it was and he's also wearing the goofy glasses still. But yeah, it was pretty good. It's pretty good. All right, Dan's.
Hey,
It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxim like that.
Friends take care of each other, no matter what.
Oh, I guess. Okay, we got it. What? Lieutenant Gutsy. Ow. That hurts, buddy. Don't be rude. Ow. Okay, let's take care of this. Lieutenant Gutsy. Oh, ricochet. Nice. Ow. Thank you. Okay, back to our conversation.
Friends take care of each other, no matter what.
That they do. Which is why I've decided to stay here. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my days at this old listening post. But it will have to do. Besides, you're still gonna need my help. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you wander the Commonwealth alone. Now, you better get back to the Pridwin. In the meantime, I'll start making this bunker more livable. If you ever need me, I'll be right here.
Alrighty. I guess we'll get back in our power armor. And possibly heal up thanks to that Lieutenant Gutsy, who turned us into, I guess, Swiss Caedo. Or Swiss 2 times. And go back to the Pridwin. And I guess get recognized as our new rank. I think. Paladin, right? I think we'll be Paladin after this. Okay. While we have a whole crap ton of fusion cores, I feel like I should probably just Excuse me? Hello?
Excuse me.
Are you alright? What's up with your face? What happened to you? I don't know what's going on, but I don't think you're supposed to be here. So I just... Now he's in a sitting position. Okay, yeah, he's not supposed to be here, this Lancer captain. I tried killing him. That didn't go over well. He does exist, just not quite here. He's in another dimension. I don't know.
Reporting is ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. This conversation will be the last time we speak about Dance. As far as the Brotherhood of Steel is concerned, he's dead. Do you understand?
Understood.
Good. Of course. Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
I'm honored, Elder.
You've earned it by your own actions. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them, or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Okay, whoa! Oh, whoa! All right, he just kind of phased through me there.
Right now.
Okay, I got you. Okay, so that sequence usually it plays out the same if you kill Paladin Dance.
Attention.
And I feel like it was intentionally done that way.
That is all.
Because even though it's a bittersweet scenario where you're basically replacing Paladin Dance, it's a very different feeling if you kill him rather than they treat him as dead. I don't know. That's just my own thoughts on it.
Tegan.
Welcome back.
It needed
Heard
to be
about
done.
Dance. Just know, what you did was right. Now, what can I do for you?
I'll take a look.
All of my weapons are mission ready.
Got ourselves a little bit of ammo from Tegan. I'm not sure why I came up here, but I'm guessing that the next part of the quests makes us enemies of the railroad, and I don't know if I want to do that yet. Oh wait, no, we're enemies of the railroad already. Never mind.
Ah, Paladin. Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Dance has been settled, we can return to our primary mission. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat. The Railroad. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass their enemies. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations, which is a risk I'm not willing to take. If we strike them now, we should be able to maximize the amount of damage we do to their organization.
Then let's get to it.
Your enthusiasm is appreciated, Paladin. Destroying the Railroad hinges on completely eliminating their leadership. Otherwise, they'll simply regroup somewhere else. To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause a catastrophic failure in their chain of command.
Only 5 targets? I was hoping for more.
I'll take your enthusiasm as a confirmation of my orders. Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders for you to complete.
Our sources tell us that the Railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot in their headquarters. They're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine, or PAM for short. Cute, huh? They use the robot for complex strategic calculations that are much more efficient than anything we can generate here. If you could use this holotape to decrypt the security on Pam's terminal, it will force the unit to return to the Pridwin. I'm certain we could put Pam's computing power to good use. Otherwise, destroy it. We wouldn't want it to fall into the Institute's hands.
Collecting technology for you is becoming a habit, Proctor.
A habit you appreciate, I hope.
I'm certain the Paladin appreciates that the acquisition of technology is one of our most sacred tenets. When you're ready, proceed to the Old North Church and link up with our assault team. I have another assignment for you, Paladin. Virgil. As long as that abomination lives, he's a threat to the Brotherhood. The time has come to deal with him.
He helped us before. We can't just betray him.
We don't owe him anything. What he did for his own reasons.
As of Nuka World's release too, which is awesome, you get a unique, another variant, I should say, of the Alien Blaster Pistol Legendary one.
Know about varmints, but we got us some no good outlaws holed up in Mulligan's Mine.